All right, so look, Apple Maps has been, quietly getting better for years. But this latest AI-powered update, it has totally changed the game. And I'm not just talking about a small tweak here or there. This is a fundamental shift in how you actually interact with your navigation. So forget all those clunky keywords. We are talking about a map that finally understands you. So let's dive in and break down what this huge upgrade is all about.
Come on, we've all done it, right? Talking to our map like it's some kind of robot? Gas station, nearby. Chinese food, open now. Yeah, it works, I guess, but it's just so unnatural. Well, that whole robotic way of searching, that's exactly what Apple is throwing out the window.
Okay, so first up, Maps is getting a serious AI makeover. But what's the secret sauce here? What's behind this massive leap forward? Well, it all comes down to a brand new engine that's working under the hood. And that engine, it's Apple Intelligence. Seriously, you can think of this as the new brain for your entire iPhone. But for Maps specifically, this is the magic that lets the app finally understand how we actually talk. Normal human speech. It completely transforms the experience from this stiff, rigid tool into something that's actually, well, intuitive. All right, next section, and this, for me, is the most exciting part of the whole update. We're going to look at how you can now search the way you talk. This is the feature that just completely changes how you find what you're looking for. There it is. Search the way you talk. And look, this is way more than just some catchy marketing slogan. This is the core promise of this entire upgrade. It's a total shift in thinking, right? It frees you. You no longer have to try and think like a computer just to get simple directions. And here's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. On the left, you've got the old way, that robotic command, Chinese food open now. But on the right, that's the new way. Show me the closest Chinese restaurant that's still open. That's a question you'd ask a friend, right? The new Maps just gets it. It understands the whole sentence. And what does that mean for you? You get the right answer the first time. No more trying again and again. It saves so much time and, let's be honest, a lot of frustration. But wait, it gets even smarter than that. The new AI, it understands context. Look at this. You can say, find that new cafe. And then, without starting over, you can just follow up with, how's traffic there? And then, is there a parking lot nearby? Maps actually knows you're still talking about the same place. It's basically having a conversation with you, and that is a huge, huge leap forward. And of course, all of this intelligence pairs perfectly with Siri, especially when you're using CarPlay. Your voice commands are way more accurate now. That means you're getting quicker, more personalized results, and most importantly, you're keeping your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road. So yeah, it's not just about convenience. This is a really big deal for safety too. Okay, so that conversational search is amazing, but believe it or not, it's only half the story. The next thing we're going to talk about is how Maps is becoming your personal travel assistant. Apple has added these new proactive tools that take it way beyond just a simple navigator. So there are two big new features here: visited places and preferred routes. Now, I know they might sound kind of similar, but they do totally different things. You can think of it like this. One helps you remember where you've been, your past, while the other helps you plan for what's ahead, your future. Okay, let's start with visited places. Basically, this thing is like an automatic travelogue for your life. It keeps track of where you've been, like a digital memory. You know that feeling when you're trying to remember that awesome little cafe you went to last month, but the name is just gone? Yep, this feature is built to solve exactly that problem. It'll just find it for you, super easy. And then you've got preferred routes. This one is all about looking ahead. It actually learns your daily patterns, like your commute to work, and then it will warn you about traffic jams, construction, you name it, before you even leave the house. It'll even suggest a faster way to go, so you hopefully never get stuck again. So let's pull all this together. When you combine everything, the natural conversation, the fact that it understands context, the proactive planning, what does it all add up to? What is the future of navigation that we're looking at here? Well, here's the big takeaway. Apple Maps is really evolving beyond being just a simple utility. I mean, it's not just about getting you from point A to point B anymore. It's becoming this intelligent companion, one that actually understands how you talk, learns your daily routines, and genuinely helps you get around your world way more efficiently.
And that really leads to one last pretty interesting thought. As these tools we use every day get this smart, this personal, and this predictive, are they really just giving us directions anymore? Or is your map actually becoming something more? Maybe a true co-pilot for your journey?